Hey, you all, and good morning. Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the great state of Indiana. Slept here at my mom's house last night. Just got back from having breakfast with my mom. Didn't have much time to stay and visit because I'm on a tight schedule, but I did get a chance to visit with my mom, have a little breakfast. But now it is time to continue our journey north. Tomorrow, mark it in your calendars, tomorrow I am starting a grand road trip. Like I've said in the past, I've really enjoyed doing old roads like Route 66, like the Lincoln Highway, the Dixie Highway. I've done all of those. But tomorrow we're going to start out on an old road that we have never done before on this channel, one that I'm very excited about, one that I've wanted to do for several years, and I finally am pulling the trigger on it. So we'll be beginning an exciting adventure, an exciting chapter tomorrow, but today we got to get to our starting point. So I'm heading north from here, and hopefully we can find some fun things to see along the way. So please follow me. Stopped off here at the Chicago Southland Lincoln Oasis. Now these oases are basically like travel centers that are built over top the road there. These were very popular back in the day. Sadly, a lot of them have been torn down over the years. So I don't know how long the remaining oases are going to last. I think at one point the plan was to tear them all down, but I think a few have been spared. These are a big part of my childhood, so I figured we'd take a look inside the Lincoln Oasis. You can see the compass there, pointing travelers in all different directions. But yeah, let's take a peek inside. I remember when I was a kid, they mostly had Wendy's in them, and then a few like smaller food stands. For here we currently have McDonald's and a Sparrow's Pizza, and you see this is the north end. So yeah, there's no way to like turn around here. You pull up, park there, come inside, and then people on the other side of the highway enter from the opposite direction. Claw machine bus here, and these Starbucks cups. Okay, it says every cup is a winner, so you win, I guess, gift certificates to Starbucks. You can win up to $100 by grabbing one of those cups, but I don't drink hot beverages, so let's see if we can grab something out of this side. Look at that little bag of chips, little plushy bag of chips there. Little hot dog. I don't think that's a Chicago hot dog though. Put the dollar in. Are we good? Okay. What are we gonna try to grab? I think I'm gonna go for that bag of chips. Like I said there. Get it right over. I don't think that's gonna, I don't know. Looks like his legs are tucked in, but we can still take a grab at him. Yeah, he's in there good. I think everything is stuck pretty well in there. This little stand here looks like it's closed down. Looks like they sold lottery tickets at one point here. Yeah, sadly, it appears that a lot of the booths and food stands are not currently open. Looks like maybe a coffee stand or something right here. Looks like there's someone actually in there opening up as we speak. So that's open there. And then, yeah, a little food stand there. This one, some of the Oases are really, really empty. A lot of the stuff's closed down. This one here, the Lincoln Oasis, looks like it's still got quite a few restaurants inside. And some sort of gift kiosk here in the middle, which looks like at least closed down for the day. Oh wait, I think they're opening right now. So yeah, I guess
think it's right about 11 o'clock right now, so I guess time for them to open up. And this is one of my favorite things about the Oasis is you can actually, it's like a food counter over there. You can sit and eat your food, and you can just watch the traffic. I've talked before on this channel about how I think watching traffic is can be pretty relaxing. And you can just watch all those big trucks passing underneath. Yeah, just an immense amount of traffic out here. Of a tollway station. You can get a toll pass. I think my Easy Pass works on the tolls here in Illinois. The Easy Pass nowadays works on most different states. There's a few exclusions that are unfortunate, but for the most part, my one North Carolina Easy Pass pays most of my tolls. And over here at the Lincoln Oasis, you have an Abraham Lincoln exhibit advertising the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library and Museum, which is just a great attraction. See the copy of the Gettysburg Address there, and it does say all the objects are reproductions. Probably not. Probably the reason for that is so that someone doesn't try to steal the Gettysburg Address here in the middle of the night. It's always open 24 hours. So they want to make clear these are not. That's not Lincoln's key. That's not Lincoln's name tag there. Don't smash the glass and try to steal it. You can see the axe over here. Lincoln, famously a rail splitter before becoming a lawyer and then becoming president. Some of the political cartoons there of Lincoln. There's a vending machine where you can buy Apple products, the iStore. Oh, actually, it's the iStore. These aren't Apple products. These are iStore products. I guess kind of off-brand. If you're traveling, you need some headphones. You need a USB cable. This is, I guess this is the place to grab those. Yeah, you can see this area here where it's tarped off. I mean, that's all space that can be used for restaurants or shops. I guess just not everything being utilized. Not everything necessarily filled in here. And this is pretty cool too. They actually have a exhibit here on the Lincoln Highway. I actually did travel the Lincoln Highway a couple years ago. Traveled it from Times Square to the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. I guess this is just the Illinois portion of the Lincoln Highway. Good to see the Lincoln Highway getting some more notoriety. I think it's often outshined by Route 66. And then a replica of one of those famous Lincoln Highway markers that you will find on the side of the road. Very few left in the wild. It's always fun to see these actually in person. And then over here in the southbound entrance of Dunkin' Donuts, Panda Express, and Subway. You can see an empty restaurant over here in the corner. Wonder what this was. They have their drink machines still up, but yeah, I'm trying to see if there's any trace on what restaurant this was before it closed down. Oh, okay. Looks like it was a Popeyes. A Popeyes at one point. Yeah, these Oases have kind of just a special place in my heart. Like I said, I spent a lot of time in these because when I grew up, my parents were divorced. My mom lived in northern Indiana. My dad lived in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And this was their halfway point where they would switch me off. So, my mom would drive up, stop at the Oasis. My dad would drive down, whoever had me. So, if I showed up there for the other parents, it would just hang out in the Oasis. And it was actually it wasn't this Oasis, it was the Hinsdale Oasis. That was kind of our meeting point. And I would show you the Hinsdale Oasis, but it's gone. Like I said, they've been knocking down some of the Oases, demolishing them. That made me so sad. But I drove by and it was just missing. It was just missing from over the road. This place that I had so many memories from as a child. This trade-off place where I switched from parent to parent was completely wiped off the face of the earth. And it always is a memory. Like, one memory is that we were there. I showed up with my mom to meet my dad, and someone got shot in the parking lot. I remember walking in, and there was a commotion. There was someone running through the Oasis. Another guy runs. He's like, he's going that way. Let's get him. And this crowd of people runs that way. They run into the Wendy's dining room and I guess tackle this guy. And apparently the shooter had been trying to steal someone's car in the parking lot. And the guy that owned the car came out and said, "Hey, don't steal my car." And then the guy pulled out a gun and shot him. And I remember, I don't know, this is a very, very vivid memory. I saw the guy that had been shot in the head. He had been shot in the head. And apparently, I don't know like the medical explanation here, but apparently he hadn't been shot that bad, because he had a napkin in his hand, and he was holding the napkin like right here. I guess he got shot right here, and he was holding the napkin over his bullet wound, and with his other hand he was sipping a cup of coffee. It was just like, oh man, what a bummer. And I remember, the ambulance showed up, and I guess he was okay. I didn't see any blood. He was certainly able to stop the blood of his bullet wound with the napkin while he sipped on his coffee. So I don't know if the bullet probably didn't go all the way in, or it grazed him or something, but it was that moment. I don't know if this is a good lesson to learn, or even an accurate message to learn, but I was like, I don't know, maybe getting shot in the head isn't that bad. And I remember driving here when I was a kid. There's like a bridge that goes over this rock quarry, this giant hole in the ground. I remember that always kind of freaked me out when I was a kid. Here is actually the entrance for the Hinsdale Oasis, which I thought was not here anymore. Yeah, this is the remnants of the Hinsdale Oasis. I was telling you, this is where my parents would trade me off, where I spent quite a few hours in my childhood. They still have the gas station over here, but the actual Oasis is gone. I guess you used to pull over into this area, but you can see that it's gone. The actual Oasis that went across the highway here is not there. We'll walk through this pile of garbage here. Yeah, so you can see some of the parking lot here, and right here is where it would extend over top the road, but as you see, it's not there. You can see the other gas station over there, and just right across here it could join. And man, it makes me sad that it's not here. I know it's something silly to be sad about, but it's just, a big part of my childhood has been eradicated. Stopped over here at the Belvedere Oasis. This one's a little ways north of Chicago. We have some of the same restaurants here. There's a Sparrow's. There's a McDonald's. The McDonald's actually has kind of a fun vintage design here. There's a Panda Express and a Travel Mart, like an old convenience store. Looks like this is shut down. The Auntie Anne's pretzels here, and another one of these abandoned locations. I'm thinking, now that I'm looking, I think this might be like a Starbucks stand. Remember we saw the Starbucks cups in the vending machines. I wonder if this used to be a Starbucks counter. I guess you got to take those gift certificates somewhere else now. This Oasis actually has a little play area here, a little indoor playground, some slide there, a truck, a little rabbit there on the floor that you can sit on. Back here there's a Panera Bread, a Subway, and I guess that's the another closed Popeyes. We've stopped off here in Rockford, Illinois to invoke the EM rule. I'm going to stop here at this museum, the Midway Village Museum and Rockford History Museum. Now, it is my understanding that Rockford, Illinois, the birthplace of the sock monkey. And supposedly they do have an exhibit on sock monkeys here at the museum. And look at this. Right outside we have a replica of the Liberty Bell. It does ask us to please not climb or stand on the Liberty Bell. And this is the pre-crack Liberty Bell. We saw the actual Liberty Bell just a few weeks ago in Philadelphia. And we're not supposed to climb on it. Can we ring it? No, this isn't. This is not the. It's not ring ready. Okay, and as we enter the main exhibit hall, we are greeted by Nelson, the world's largest sock monkey. Of course, the classic children's toy, the sock monkey, began here in Rockford, Illinois. Made out of this unique type of sock. It says Nelson here is made from 22 pairs of socks. Now it says, unfortunately, I guess the socks previously were made here in Rockford, Illinois, but today they're actually made in Iowa. So Rockford is where the sock monkey began, but the legacy carries on in Iowa. I love that old postcard font there. They have these old classic postcards where they put a different attraction in each letter. See some different giant postcards hanging up here in the rafters. Look at this. This is a massive U.S. flag. It says this is from 1836. And I noticed the star pattern there. I don't know if I've seen a U.S. flag with that particular star pattern. There was only, it says 25 states at the time, so there was only, they had the 25 stars arranged in a giant star. It says that because this flag was so big, they said it could have either been used on a ship or a government building. Here is the immigration wheel. It says, what fate awaits? We're going to give this a good spin here. Good spin for the wheel. That might have been too good of a spin. You want it to go around, but you don't want it to just endlessly turn. I think it's slowing down a little bit. See what our fate holds here. Come on, something good. Come on. Yay! Oh. Okay, so we luckily landed on your entire family passes their immigration inspection without any problem, and you're on your way to Rockford. Almost flipped over to this next one, which says, When you pass your immigration, you're suspected of being an anarchist. Someone who wants to overthrow the government. You're held for hearing with special inquiry officers to clear your name. Oh, yeah, that's a much worse fate. Okay, and here we are. Here is the sock monkey section of the museum, and it, I guess, connects sock monkeys to the history of Rockford. Apparently, the reason the sock monkeys came from Rockford was because they invented a brand new type of sewing machine that could sew an entire sock without having to stop the machine. So it was a big step in sewing technology, a big step in sock technology, and one that would lead to the evolution and creation and formation of the sock monkey. So the artistic rendition of the sock monkey there, with its crazy colors while it's shredding its guitar. Here we have the full timeline and history of the sock monkey, dating all the way back to 1880, with the formation of the Nelson Knitting Company. That takes us to a series of events, including World War I, the Great Depression, and then in 1932, the trademark, there is the original trademark for the Nelson's Red Heel sock, the sock that would lead to the creation of the sock monkey, which would occur, this is 1932. 1955, the monkey business would begin. The knitting company patented the design of the sock monkey doll, began including the instructions for making the dolls with the socks. So they sold the socks, and then with the socks, instructions on how, if needed, the socks could be converted into a monkey. But it doesn't end there. 1966, the next step in evolution of the sock, with the creation of the tube sock. The Nelson Company invented the tube sock there. 1973, the athletic socks made by the Nelson Company were worn at the Super Bowl. And sadly, in 1992, the company would go out of business. See the sock monkey there. It says that times were changing. They could not compete with the southern knitting mills. It says the raw materials more abundant in the south. I guess, yeah, with the cotton fields, the cotton crop in the south, it was cheaper to make them down south instead of shipping up the materials to Illinois to be made. See the sock monkeys here dangling from the ceiling. We have the hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil sock monkeys here. And then a case that shows the different characters that the sock monkeys can inhabit. There's a sock monkey at school there. Down here, it's a hockey playing sock monkey. Little rock and roll sock monkey as well. There is an aviator sock monkey there. And then a picture of a sock monkey that's been erected in Rockford's sister city of Cluj-Napoca, Romania. Good sisters. Yeah, quite a variety of different sock monkey characters here. Okay, it talks over here about the great sock monkey lawsuit. It says that a woman named Helen Cook of Aurora, Colorado, filed a patent for the sock monkey. It shows her patent filing there. And apparently she sued the Rockford Knitting Company to say that she was the true creator of the sock monkey. This sock monkey here used as evidence in court. This woman here, she, Grace Wingett, she gave this sock monkey that she had made in 1951, and this was used as evidence that the sock monkeys were made first in Rockford before the other woman claimed she had invented them in 1953. So this monkey caused the judge to rule that the patent certificate, it's actually right here, transferred to the knitting company away from Helen Cook. So they gain ownership of the sock monkey. And here is their discussion of evolution here in the museum. Of course, this is the evolution of the sock monkey. Talks about dolls made from sock. That's a 1922 doll made from a sock. Some 1920s doll clothing made from a sock. And then these two dolls made in Rockford in the 1920s. These are humans, not monkeys. It says that this may be the missing link between sock dolls and proper sock monkeys. Talks here about the sock monkey becoming a pop culture icon. This is the Sock Day Night Fever. You can, I guess, pose for a selfie here with the John Travolta inspired sock monkey. There is that Ben Franklin as a sock monkey? That may have been why the Liberty Bell was out front. This is a Pollock inspired sock monkey. You can see the paint flinged across its monkey body. All right, we got the sock monkey cutouts here. Let's see if we can do the pose. A lot of monkey business happening here in Rockford, Illinois. We're going bananas. I guess this is their local hockey team, the Rockford Ice Hogs, which is indeed a pretty fun name, but you think they would have called themselves the Sock Monkeys. And apparently in the 1950s, Rockford had a female baseball team known as the Rockford Peaches that were very popular and very successful. You can see a mannequin there in the Peaches uniform. And it shows here these uniforms actually not very practical for playing baseball in. There's a injury there. I think there's a similar scene in the movie League of Their Own where she tries to slide by playing baseball and injures herself in a similar manner. There's an exhibit on the Green Book. This is when African Americans would travel the country and would often find hostility, and Green Book would show them, places that were friendly, places that would not treat them poorly. Oh, look at this. There is a plane in here. This is the Greater Rockford. It's a plane that the plan was to fly this from Rockford, Illinois to Stockholm, Sweden, but apparently it ran out of gas and had to do an emergency landing on an ice cap in Greenland, and actually was stranded in Greenland for 40 years until they were able to finally retrieve it and bring it back to Rockford. I guess in here we have a little miniature version of Rockford. The different buildings here. That's the Mexican buffet, the barber shop, and the cash grocery. There's like a shoe shining stand there. And here's the Furniture Undertaking Company, which I guess that makes sense because after all, a casket is really a piece of furniture, your final piece of furniture. Looks like we can enter this home here. It's a traditional Rockford home. Oh, look at that some fresh vegetables here in the kitchen. Oh yeah, look at that! Look at that beautiful artichoke. It talks about the Italian family that would have lived in this home, and it talks about how they did not celebrate Halloween; they celebrated All Saints' Day, which is a celebration of Catholic saints and departed loved ones. And apparently, they would leave their shoes by the door, and the saints would come and fill them with pieces of fruit or a small gift. Actually, we got the pieces of fruit over here. So let's see. You take a potato and you leave it in the shoe. That's way better than trick-or-treating. As we step outside the main museum, there's several other buildings here. So right across the way is the Dollhouse Museum. Dollhouses in here. Here's the Colonial dollhouse with the Pilgrim in the attic. It's a contemporary dollhouse, almost more like a mid-century dollhouse there. This is the Gay 90s. And next to the Gay 90s, we have the Roaring 20s. Roaring 20s refer, of course, to the 1920s. The 2020s aren't quite as roaring. And here is the spinster's house. You can see there the old spinster. Nothing to do but sit there and get old and stare at the stove. The miniature schoolhouse even has a little miniature dunce. Oh, this lights just popped on. Yeah, these are different dollhouses from different countries. There's a French chateau. There's Thailand. And Tunisian dollhouse there. Down in the courtyard. So there is a historic Victorian village back here behind the museum. This is the Chamberlain Hotel over here. And you can see all the different buildings. The Gazette office. I guess that would be like the newspaper printing office. There's a general store here. You can see in the window. It says the Peaches play today. That was the female baseball team we learned about inside the museum. I guess we can go inside. Oh, guess not. We can peek in the window here of the general store. It's the Village Bank. Guess these would be bars to tie up your horses to. And we got the barber shop. That's quiet back here. Not a lot of people out here today. There's Town Hall. Yeah, a lot of different buildings out here. Wonder if maybe they have like reenactors that come out here at certain times of the year. I guess before we leave, we should check out the gift shop here. See, they sell a variety of sock monkeys. The sock monkey shirt here. Sock monkey madness here at the Midway Village History Museum. Variety of sock monkeys there. There's a little sock monkeys with the t-shirt of the museum on it. So these are teacup sock monkeys. It's almost like a little sock monkey log there. Bigger sock monkey there, and actually sell hats here designed for sock monkeys. Oh, look at that little sock monkey bobblehead. Here's some Rockford Peaches merchandise. They even have some bobbleheads for the players there. That is Ruth Richie Richards. There's a little bobble there. Oh, look at that. You even get some of the classic Rockford red heel socks there. You can make your own sock monkey. And we have entered the great state of Wisconsin, the state that I was born in, here at the Wisconsin Welcome Center. And as I travel the country, I do like to check out the different welcome centers and see what they have to offer the traveling public. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, nice, spacious welcome center. Looks like almost like a log cabin type feel in here. And oh boy, look who we have over here. It's Bucky Badger. He's a college mascot who happens to be a badger. Looks like this is a German version of Bucky, known as Gemtucklichet. Gemtucklichet, is that German? I don't know. This is I really can't pronounce that, but I do love the Bucky there. Not Bucky the Beaver, Bucky the Badger. Oh, okay. We have different Bucky statues. Where are these all located at? Are they all at rest areas? I guess you scan that to find out where all the different Buckies are. But we have this beautiful one here at the Wisconsin Welcome Center. And I just realized I'm wearing my Bucky's shirt from New Braunfels, Texas. One of the OG Bucky shirts. So I'm here with my Bucky the Beaver shirt, hanging out with Bucky the Badger. This is Buckception. And of course, like any good welcome center, there's plenty of brochures telling you some of the activities that can be done here in Wisconsin. Milwaukee County Zoo, one of my favorite zoos in the entire country. This is historic auto attractions. That's actually back in Roscoe, Illinois. It's actually that's an awesome museum as well. Oh, and don't forget the National Mustard Museum. I've been there a couple times. That's a great stop. And they have an amazing mustard sampling bar. There's a Door County charging station. You can put your phone in there, set it to charge, and then sit down in these chairs and watch your phone charge away. Looks like I made it here just in time. As I went to the bathroom and came out, the info center doors slammed shut and locked for the evening. I think it's time to have some traditional Wisconsin cuisine here at Culvers. But this is not just any Culvers. This is the world's largest Culvers. Look at this. They have 2 drive-thrus. Yeah, look at that. World's largest Culvers. Yeah, look at the size of the inside of this Culvers. It's this massive, sprawling dining room here. You can see here on the rock wall, once again lets us know we are at the world's largest Culvers. Oh, look at this. In the back here is the Culvers meeting room, special corporate meeting dining room back here. Yeah, it looks like they have some diet root beer, some of the classic Culvers root beer in diet form. Culvers, of course, known for their butter burger. That means they actually butter the inside of the bun. See other fast food restaurants, you ever see them saying Wisconsin style or a buttery Wisconsin style? That's kind of what they're referring to. They're basically making it Culvers style. I often say that Culvers is my favorite fast food burger. It's been quite a while since I've had a Culvers burger. I remember growing up, during growing up, staying with my dad, there was a Culvers next door to where we were staying, so me and my brother would walk over there all the time. It was the only fast food restaurant in walking distance, but I still never got sick of it. And the menu, one thing that I think people don't realize, the menu here is actually really huge. They have a bunch of weird random things on the menu, like green beans and pot roast, but I never order that stuff. I just usually stick with the burgers. That's what they do right. Also, they're known for their fried cheese curds, but it's been a while. Yeah, I think it's, as far as like the meat, the beef, it's still just absolutely one of the best fast food hamburgers of all time. And there's this giant apple on a tower right across from the world's largest Culvers. And we have arrived here at the Minnesota Welcome Center. Unfortunately, it appears the Minnesota Welcome Center has been demolished. They are currently building a new Welcome Center. So right now we have this small information trailer and a row of porta potties back there. But yeah, we have made it. The important thing is we have made it to Minnesota. And tomorrow we start our grand adventure. Going to be starting a new cross-country road trip starting here in Minnesota. I'm very excited for this and looking forward to tomorrow, where I can take you guys along on this great adventure. And of course, I want to thank you guys for always being there, for always watching these videos. Special thank you to those of you who watch every single video. That means the absolute world to me, and I'm really hoping that you will come along with me on this new adventure starting tomorrow. And if you do like these videos, please subscribe so you will be alerted every day that there will be that the new video is ready. I'm going to be filming day to day as I progress through this road trip starting tomorrow. And hit that subscribe button so you can follow along at home. Of course, if you'd like to help this channel in other ways, consider contributing to Patreon. $3 or more gets you a postcard once a month from me to you. Also selling enamel pins in the Etsy shop, doing personalized messages on Cameo. Of course, if you're interested in any of those things, check the description of this video. And of course, all those things help keep this train on the track, this boat rolling down the river, and this dirigible in the air. I'll see you tomorrow at the top of the Mississippi River. Until next time, this one's in the bag.